How's it going, everybody? It's Young here, and welcome to day 49 of the Final Fantasy XV Countdown Retrospective. Before we proceed, I highly recommend you check out day 50, in which I discuss the first signs of trouble for the highly anticipated title from back in June 2008. In this video, I'll be discussing some new Versus 13 footage that leaked to the internet from an event called Jump Festa 2007, a little over a month after June 19th, 2008, when Eurogamer reported from a Famitsu article that Versus 13 might be on hold, allegations that Square Enix later refuted. On July 23rd, 2008, an unknown individual leaked some never-before-seen footage from a new Versus 13 trailer. Website Kotaku was one of the first media outlets to report this, releasing an article the next day on July 24th. According to Kotaku, this footage came from a trailer that was only shown in a closed theater and isn't the complete trailer, but a good chunk of it. The article also added that the entire trailer was CG. So before we discuss further, check out the leaked footage, which came with no audio, by the way. This is undoubtedly the trailer that was shown behind closed doors during TGS 2007, which I talked about in day 54 of Final Fantasy XV's Countdown Retrospective, so be sure to check that video out if you haven't done so yet for the full scoop. Like Kotaku said, the footage that was leaked loops only parts of the trailer shown behind closed doors, and this can further be confirmed by the title cards that appear throughout the trailer, which were mentioned in the articles reporting what they saw in the behind closed doors TGS 2007 trailer. The first one from this leaked footage says I Guardiani, which means the Guardians, which looking back at it now might be referring to how the Kingdom of Lucis guards the last remaining crystal. The next title card says I Fugitivi, which means the fugitives. Now, on day 54 of the Countdown Retrospective, I actually talked about this, since articles mentioned that a text saying the fugitive appears as a new blonde, raggy male character wielding a pistol was revealed, which had me assuming that Prompto's background story was, at one point, that of a criminal on the run. But it looks like that might have been the wrong assumption. I Fugitivi is actually plural, so it's not the fugitive, but the fugitives. And looking back at it now, I think the title card was actually referring to Noctis and crew. We know that the Kingdom of Lucis falls to the Niflheim Empire, so in that sense, you could say that the protagonists have been chased out of their homes and end up on the run. So Prompto's background story might not actually have changed all that much throughout the years as I had initially assumed. Now keep in mind, these are all assumptions that I'm making based on current day knowledge. Back then, terms like Noctis, Prompto, Kingdom of Lucis, and Niflheim Empire had not been revealed yet. Moving along, the next title card says Un Regno in Rovina, which means a kingdom in ruins, and that right there is pretty self-explanatory, especially knowing what we know today. The next title card says L'Invocatore, which means the summoner. Many people immediately assume this was referring to the protagonist, who seems to have the ability to summon magical swords at will. The final title card states Il Nuovo Mondo, which means the new world, and this seems to be hinting at some kind of drastic change in status quo that would forever change the world. And this title card appears as the camera pans towards this middle-aged man presiding over a meeting, who we know today to be none other than Noctis' father, King Regis. But again, this wasn't knowledge people had at the time. But from this title card, people could easily assume that he plays some kind of important role, which did indeed turn out to be the case. And that's pretty much it. The trailer just loops back and shows the same footage and text over and over again. Keep in mind that at this point in time, people had only heard of vague details regarding the game's story, and they had only seen some screenshots along with 2 trailers. The first teaser trailer, first unveiled to the general public on December of 2006, and an extended version of that released a year later on December of 2007 through a special DVD included in Dengeki's Cloud Volume 1 book. So seeing new footage, even if low quality and off-screen, was pretty exciting at the time, and I definitely remember people being pretty hyped about what they saw here. So there you have it, folks. That concludes day 49 of the Final Fantasy XV Countdown Retrospective. Thank you for tuning in. Let us know in the comments below any memories this leaked footage might have brought back from way back in July 2008. And to be further updated on all things Final Fantasy, stay tuned right here on Yong Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Yong out!